Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our mock election debate. It truly is my pleasure to welcome you here today on this wonderful day. We've had a very, very busy week with our great activities during the Spirit Week, our wonderful sunshine day of Terry Fox Run on Wednesday, and today we cap off the week with a wonderful mock election debate and information about student vote. As you may know, on Monday, October 19th, our wonderful country is going to head to the polls to vote in the federal election to elect the next Prime Minister of Canada. And who knows, maybe one day one of you will be up here as a candidate and then in Parliament Hill being our next Prime Minister. So hopefully. A few weeks back, I wanted to talk to you about something that Mr. Armstrong and his students, they embraced our recent status as an IB candidate school. He was looking for a way to get his students to become more knowledgeable about the election process and to inquire about what this really means to students, you guys, here at Town Center Private Schools. And that's when the idea of a mock election debate was born. So the mock election debate, as you will see in a bit, will have four of our talented high school students representing the four political parties, and they're going to be debating topics such as taxes, security, and the environment. But just before we hear from our four debaters, who are, I think, pretty calm and ready to go, we wanted to have a look at a video put together by some of our high school students. Please watch.
And we're going to be going around the school
to see what TC thinks of that election.
Let's go that way.
No, that way.
Momentary pause. There we go.
And I'm Brianna.
And we're going to be going around the school
to see what TC thinks of the upcoming election.
Let's go that way.
No, that way.
Do you know anything about the upcoming federal election?
What are some of your thoughts on the upcoming election? What are your thoughts on the upcoming election?
Do you know anything about the upcoming federal election?
What do you know about this on the election?
Yo, what's up, my great boys and girls? How many of you guys here know about the upcoming federal election?
I know.
You do? No?
You vote for your local politician. And I would ask Marco Mendocino in my area, or Joe Oliver. There are some other candidates. This is probably the most important election of my life since I voted in the 1980s.
No. Do you know about like the parties and stuff like conservatives, liberals, DPP party? Yeah. Never heard anyone? You're Justin Trudeau? No. Well, these guys might know, but clearly the biggest issue is the economy. Well, I just want to ask you one simple question. Who do you guys want to vote for and why? So why would you want to vote? So you're saying that you want to vote for Trudeau, right? You're saying you want to vote for why? Explain why.
Okay, so the economy is a problem, then who would you vote for Nixon?
I just have one question to ask you guys. Who are you guys going to vote for and why?
So who would your ideal Prime Minister be?
My dream Prime Minister is 5 foot. He's in his early 50s. He's well-spoken often, probably spent time as a principal in school, probably has his finger on the pulse of the nation by realizing that the best way to communicate is by talking with people from 6 years old to 96 years old.
Conservative, definitely. Harvard. Yeah. And you've seen Harvard situation.
Okay, so first of all, who's gonna vote for Liberal? Raise your hand. Liberal? Alright, okay, why?
Oh, because like, you know, all those commercials they say like, oh yeah, just
I over because he's bringing in 45,000 refugees.
Okay, now for the story. Who is going to conservative? Come on, I just give one hand. Come on, please. No one's going to work?
No.
Neither?
probably someone who would help the whole country as a whole and fix all the problems that we currently have.
Alright, fine. And finally, MVP. Come on, now let's see all the hands.
Raise your hand.
Yeah. Alright, and why?
I don't think Stephen Harper was a good idea at first, and I just don't think he was the right person, so, yeah.
Well, because Stephen Harper's been doing that, unless some part of Jobson, and clearly Justin Trudeau can't even have 1 and 2, I think we should give the opportunity to NDP.
No, you figure it out.
I think I'm gonna go for a Green Party.
Well, the NDP is raising the third minimum wage to $3 an hour and making affordable childcare at $15 an hour for every single Canadian household out there.
But let's be honest, man. You think that's actually gonna happen? Like,
Yeah, I do, because I believe the talk. Yeah.
But let's be honest, guys.
That was a great video. Clearly our students from grade 7 to 12 are not afraid to express their opinions, which is great. Good job. Wonderful. So at this time, I'd also like to take the opportunity to introduce our guests that are here with us today. We have some very special guests. Fortunate to have candidates who have taken the time out of their busy campaign schedule to talk to you a little bit more about themselves and to talk to you about what distinguishes their party from the other parties. The candidates we have here today are running in the federal election to secure a seat in the riding of Markham-Thornhill. So please join me in welcoming our candidates. First off, we have Mr. Jobson Easow, who is a member of the Conservative Party. We also have Mr. Joshua Russell, a member of the Green Party. We also have Mr. Senthi Chalaya, who is on his way. He had a meeting and he's in some traffic, and hopefully he'll be here shortly, so we can give him a round of applause. And unfortunately, the Liberal candidate, Mr. John McCallum, could not be here today. So he did make an appearance on Wednesday at our Terry Fox run, which high school students, I believe you did have a chance to meet him, so we can give him a round of applause. Just before our distinguished candidates and guests come up to speak to you, I wanted to talk to you briefly about Student Vote. Student Vote is a national organization that provides students under the voting age with an opportunity to experience the voting process firsthand. On October 19th, you, the students, will get a chance to cast a ballot for one of these distinguished candidates present here today as part of the Student Vote program. So as the candidates come up to take the stage, I ask you to take the time to listen to what they have to say about themselves as a candidate and what they have to say about their political party. So as the question said in the video, who will you vote for? So why don't we begin? I would like to invite our first candidate to come up. Please welcome Mr. Jobson Easow of the Conservative Party. Thank you so much. Cell phone? Can we turn on 7, please? 37.
Check. Good morning, everyone. Glad to see all of you here. My name is Jobson Easow. I'm humbled and pleased to be the federal candidate with the Conservative Party of Canada in the great riding of Markham-Thornhill. Before I get into explain more about me, let me just thank the Thomas Center Private School for organizing this event, the management and the teachers, and let's give a round of applause to them. I came to this country as an immigrant in 1993, 22 years ago. I lived in Markham for the past over 17 years. I raised my family in Markham, and I know what it takes to raise a family. I'm also a small business owner in this city of Markham. I've been involved with the community at large for over 15 years voluntarily. I know when I walked in, one of the teachers told me that I know you from the many faces of Markham. I have been sharing that for over, I can exactly remember 5 years to 6 years at the city of Markham, and I know that this was one of the schools which was very actively involved in it. Conservative Party is a party who believes in people. It's a it's a party which gives more strength and more emphasis to the traditional family values. I believe in those values. Conservative Party is a party which believes in lower taxes. Conservative Party is a party which fights and keeps this country safe and gives great importance on national security. This is a party which believes in economy. This is a party which grows jobs. Our party believes in the family values, education, job growth, and national security. We have seen a balanced budget. We have seen a surplus. We have seen lower taxes. We have seen universal child care benefits. The party believes in putting back the money into the hardworking Canadians' pocket. And that's all about this party. Why I am running for that party? I am running for that party because I believe in those values. I have been door knocking since March of this year. I managed to lose some weight, and hopefully I can lose maybe in the next 2 weeks. Probably it's getting more geared up so I can lose more. I have been engaging with the people at the doors. Markham-Thornhill riding, just to let you know, it is a new riding. Many of the ridings, some of the ridings had even over 250,000 people, so it was hard for a representative of the government to look after all of them. So the government has taken a decision to redistribute the ridings throughout the nation. So currently, they are looking at about approximately 110,000 people in a riding. So this Markham, in the city of Markham, we have 3 ridings. One is Markham-Stouffville, Markham-Unionville, and Markham-Thornhill. Markham-Thornhill is a new riding which has been redistributed. So riding boundaries are south of 407, north of Steeles, and it's east of Rouge River and, west of Rouge River and east of Bayview. This riding, I would say, I'm not sure if you know, Markham has the most diverse population in all of Canada. And this riding represents a majority of them. So I would call this riding as the most diverse riding in all of Canada. And it's very interesting to see how each person gets engaged in public life, how each person has different opinion about public life, and how each person looks after the well-being of this country. We as Canadians has a responsibility. I'm very glad that you guys have been being part of this election mock debate, getting to know more about elections. When I look at you guys, I see the future frontrunners of this country. Our party has given out many of the platforms over the past weeks. And one of the major ones is on economy, how to grow the economy of this country. We have promised the elected government will create 1.3 million jobs by 2020. We have announced that we will have more home buyers, new home buyers in this country. Currently it's about 69%, it will jump up to 72%. We have announced religious freedom. We also look after the minorities and also the refugees, especially in the war-torn countries, especially in the Middle East. We have announced to bring 10,000 people into this country. It is not about ourselves, it's about everybody else. We have a history of embracing other people, and we are continuing to do that through the right measures. We have also announced about recognizing the foreign credentials here, promoting that. We are also helping out to match educational credentials with jobs available in the market. Stephen Harper is a leader who believes in people. And that is why you will see that we focus on economy and we put back the money into the hardworking Canadians. I came from the grassroots level. I know how hard it is. I do understand that. I went through that. Let's all work towards the betterment of this country. And I wish you guys all the best. I know we have one of the Conservative representatives here who is going to be part of this debate. And wish you guys all for your future. May God bless Canada. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Easow. Up next, our next candidate, member of the Green Party, please welcome Mr. Joshua Russell.
Yeah, that's the problem.
We good?
Yeah.
Buzzing? No? First of all, thank you all for having me here today. I consider it a great privilege and opportunity for me to come and speak with you all today. I'd like to first reiterate what Jobson said, thanking all the staff and the students whose hard work went into making this event possible today. Thank you very much. I know a lot of hard work goes into making an event like this. Let me just say, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here today to speak with you all. I'm excited to hear what you have to say. And I'm excited to see students your age becoming so involved in politics and taking an interest in the issues that don't only affect ourselves, but affect the future of Canada, and in the way our country interacts with countries around the world affects the world. We're global citizens. That's exciting. So as I was introduced, my name is Joshua Russell, and I am the Green Party candidate for our riding of Markham-Thornhill. It's a pleasure to be here today. I'd like to briefly discuss why I chose the Green Party.